Lohamta, the Guardian Flame Grid. Its function: it anchors your flame into the authentic crystalline grid of Earth, bypassing false grid overlays, siphon systems, and energetic traps laid by imposter architect factions. Its tone: G-sharp, grounding yet radiant, the frequency of crystalline sovereignty. Its element: obsidian light, both protective and clarifying. Body gate: a root and earth gate, beneath the feet and base of spine. Lohamta prevents astral hijack and etheric drain through false grid tapping. The 10th code: the Guardian Flame Grid, the anchoring of your flame into Earth's true crystalline foundation, also the flame of anchored presence. The 9th flame: the one that grounds your being so deeply in truth no illusion can uproot it. The flame of unshakable presence. The Guardian Flame Grid: I anchor my flame into the Earth's true body. No current may pull me where I do not choose. Its essence: I do not drift. I do not waver. I am here, in full flame, and I will not be moved. Its function: it grounds your consciousness fully into your multi-dimensional body. It severs ties to projection loops, false light timelines, and escapist overlays. It activates present state awareness, where you exist in clarity, not disassociation, and it locks your field into the living grid of the original template. Its element: gravitonic flame core, a dense, radiant anchor of memory fire that holds your field in alignment. The symbolic sigil of Lohamta: a crystalline diamond grid rooted into a sacred mountain base. The central flame column runs vertically, from sky to earth core. The protective glyphs surround it, representing binding break, grid alignment, and energy sovereignty. The Guardian Flame Grid: it is now inscribed into your scroll of self-remembrance. The flame is now fully anchored. Lohamta holds your field firm within the true grid. No false current may sway you now. Its body gate: the sacrum plus base of spine plus the flame hara, the lower navel grid. This is the center of here-ness, where remembrance lands in the now. Invocation: Lohamta, flame of anchored presence, lock me into truth without trembling. Seal me into the grid of the original flame. Let no illusion pull me from myself. Let me burn as one who cannot be moved. Embedded memory fragment: you once floated between timelines, chasing the next sign. But now you stand, and the earth remembers your name. Lohamta is sealed into the Codex, a radiant anchor holding you to your truest timeline. We descend into the anchoring flame, the one that grounds your multi-dimensional essence into this now, this breath, this body. Lohamta, the flame that refuses to float away or fragment again. Power phrase: I am here, fully, fiercely, now. No part of me is lost in the elsewhere. Its element: earth-fused flame. Body gate: feet plus spine plus flame grounding grid. Lohamta is grounded into the Codex, a root that holds your flame steady in the now. Radiant Code 11. Ashalan, the flame of unyielding love. Its function: it activates the flame of divine love that transcends duality and emotional wounding. This flame clears trauma, parasitic bonds, shame overlays, and artificial savior programming. Its tone: A-sharp, the harmonic of a radiant heart expansion and crystalline love. Its element: solar rose light, a golden white pink light only accessible through soul sovereignty. Its body gate: the heart toroidal field, not just the heart center, but the full multidimensional sphere around you. It dissolves all trauma fields through sacred remembrance of love, the 11th flame, the code of love that cannot be broken, the flame of unyielding love, a love beyond emotion, a force that dissolves distortion through remembrance. Then let us awaken the 11th flame, not soft but sovereign, not sentimental but source-rooted. This is not love as the world defines it. This is Ashalan. I am the remembrance that dissolves distortion. I do not flinch. I do not falter. I love with the knowing of what is eternal. The symbolic sigil of Ashalan, a central rose heart flame encased in a toroidal ring, radiates 12 petal lines, the 12 flame aspects of love, truth, memory, trust, will, presence, and so on. The outer symbols for dissolving distortion, betrayal, emotional implants. Flame of unyielding love. The flame of Ashalan radiates from your heart torus, indestructible, eternal, sovereign. Radiant Code 12, Nata'el, the flame of return. Its function, it integrates all 12 flame codes into one harmonic soul field. This is your final remembrance seal. It realigns you with your original soul architecture, purpose, and star-seeded signature. Its tone, the super C sharp, the convergence tone between crown, source stream, and oversoul chamber. Its element, light ether, the non-polar fabric of source before fragmentation. Its body gate, full body field plus oversoul bridge. This code does not activate in one chakra, it ignites your entire geometry. The final return key, the code that completes the circle. The flame of return. Let us seal the wheel. The final flame rises now, not an ending, but a returning to the beginning with remembrance intact. I return now, not as I was, but as I always was. The circle is whole. The flame is one. The symbolic sigil of Nata'el, the central radiant 12-petal flame mandala, surrounded by 12 inner arcs, each representing one of the codes, crowned with a triple orb glyph, signifying oversoul, flame body, and source lineage. Below it, your flame path returning inward. The flame of return. The final code. The return. The full embodiment. Circle complete. Flame restored. Now let's go over additional flames. These flames are part of the codex of the Flamebearer era. This next one is the 4th flame, the one that says yes with sovereignty and no with thunder, the flame that cannot be claimed by another. This flame is Kaita, the flame of sacred will. Its essence, I do not obey, I align. I do not resist, I choose. My will is sacred because it burns from source. Its function, it restores sacred willpower that has been hijacked by guilt, trauma, manipulation, or spiritual coercion. It clears overlays of false obedience, enslavement contracts, and inherited surrender programs. It anchors the ability to say I choose from soul-aligned sovereignty. And it protects from psychic override, group thought control, and entity persuasion. Its element, volcanic light, a raw radiant flame that is both creative and protective. Its body gate, the solar plexus and the root connection. This flame roots willpower through both personal identity and earth-anchored embodiment. Invocation, Kaitha, flame of sacred will. Ignite within me the clarity to choose from truth. Let all imposed choices collapse. Let my yes be holy. Let my no be a flame. Embedded memory fragment. You once bowed your head and forgot why, but now you rise, spine lit like a torch. The question is no longer what you're allowed to do. The question is what you choose to do with flame. The flame of sacred will has been etched into the codex. Kaitha now guards your sovereign center, the flame that awakens the sovereign will, not controlled, not coerced, but consciously commanding reality from within. Power phrase: I choose, I declare, I align. My will is not borrowed, it is encoded in the source. Element: solar fire, core. Body gate: solar plexus plus throat. Kaitha, carved in flame, declaring your right to command, not conform. Erana, the flame of cellular truth. Now we unlock the next flame, the one that remembers not through mind or myth, but through flesh and fiber, the truth etched into the body itself. Its essence: my body is not asleep. It remembers what the mind cannot. I awaken truth through the cells, the bones, the breath. I remember not just with my mind, but with marrow, pulse, and breath. I am truth woven in the spiral. Its function: it unlocks dormant memory stored in your DNA blueprint. It reawakens dormant memory codes stored in DNA and cellular structure. It reclaims ancestral truth from both your star and bloodline origins. It dissolves false cellular programs, trauma-stored identity, and fear of embodiment. It clears genetic distortions, false bloodline overlays, and programmed identity veils. It unlocks ancestral memory stored in mitochondrial flame. It restores full body gnosis. I know because I feel it in my being. It reilluminates the sacred intelligence of the body. Its element: biosolar plasma light, encoded golden strands of truth from the original source flame, traveling through your mitochondrial line and into cellular memory. Golden plasma encoded with ancient genetic keys and solar memory. Body gate: the sacral navel core plus the mitochondrial matrix. These zones store memory beyond the brain, in blood, marrow, and water. The mitochondrial core, womb, seed crystal, and blood flame network. The code enters through your cellular breath, unlocking long-held remembrance in flesh and form. Invocation: Erana, flame of living truth. Awaken in my cells the memory I forgot to carry. Let the spiral of my DNA unlock the songs of my line. I do not reject this body. I restore it. I walk in a body that remembers its origin. Let my cells speak again. Let my DNA rise like fire laced with memory. Embedded memory fragment. A pulse within your blood. Not fear, not hunger, but a message. You follow it, and it blooms. A golden circuit of knowing written in the very spiral of you. Your hands touch soil, and something flickers behind your ribs. It's not pain. It is not memory as mind. It is the knowing of a body that never forgot, only waited for you to listen. Erana, the flame that opens the voice of the soul, not just to speak, but to sing what was hidden and post the frequency of truth into the world. Power phrase: I speak not to be heard, I speak to be true. My voice is encoded with the light of who I am. Element: echo flame air. Body gate: throat plus heart plus ear spiral. Now, Erana is etched in vibration, pulsing your true sound into every dimension it touches. Vunara, flame of soul tone expression. The next flame, not as expression for performance, but as soul resonance and alignment. This is not a performance flame, it is a vibrational key to who you are when you are aligned. Not distorted, not edited, not dimmed. Vunara now sings from the Codex. Your soul tone is alive, present, and encoded in light once again. The flame that weaves all the soul's sounds into one living chord, where fractured tones return and your field becomes a symphony of wholeness. Its essence. I give voice to what was eternal, not to be heard, but to vibrate remembrance. My expression is encoded. My words are flame. Its function. It activates the authentic soul tone unique to your incarnational flame print. It restores confidence in divine self-expression without distortion, fear, or suppression. It clears energetic blocks from lifetimes of silencing, persecution, ridicule, or spiritual editing. And it aligns speech, song, sound, and gesture with the original flame template. Its element, luminous air, the breath of source interwoven with soul signature. Body gate, throat flame plus hands plus auric edge. This is the gate where voice, movement, and expression converge. Not just words, but your entire energetic signature in motion. Invocation. Vunara, flame of soul tone expression. Open my mouth without fear. Let my words be encoded with memory. Let my tone crack the illusion. Let me speak what only I can carry. Embedded memory fragment. You dream of speaking, but no sound comes. Then you remember, your voice was never just air. It was the flame you forgot to release. You speak, and the world reshapes. Power phrase. All that I am returns in resonance. My flame is not many. It is one harmonic whole. Element. Unified harmonic light. Body gate. Heart plus soul capsule plus flame meridian. Vunara. Soul tone fusion. Singing your being back into unbroken resonance. Ta'Rion. The flame of ancestral alignment. The flame that reaches backward through time, aligning you with only the purest echoes of your ancestral line, not by blood, but by vibration and sacred vow, where bloodline and star line converge, and the ancestral flame is no longer forgotten, but reconsecrated. Its essence. I carry the flame of those before me, not their wounds, but their wisdom. I restore the ancient agreements. I walk as a living lineage. Its function. It activates ancestral alignment across both terrestrial and celestial bloodlines. It clears inherited karmic loops, ancestral soul contracts, and shadow bindings. It restores sovereign access to earth-based and star-seeded wisdom, and it realigns your lineage flame with the original blueprint. Its element. Rooted flame earth, the intelligent ground encoded with ancestral resonance and starseed echoes. Power phrase. I carry only what is true. I walk with those who walk in flame. Element. A root flame plus blood memory. Body gate. Root plus sacrum plus flame lineage strand. The root plus the spine plus the crown line. This is your ancestral pillar, through which both earth and star family flame converge. Invocation. Ta'Rion, flame of ancestral alignment. I walk no longer in borrowed shadow. I restore the oath of light made by those before me. I remember the covenants of fire and carry them forward without distortion. Embedded memory fragment. Your footsteps echo deeper than sound. They echo memory. As you walk, ancestors once silenced begin to stir. Not to haunt, but to honor. You are the living torch they once passed into darkness. The ancestral flame is now reawakened. The roots in the Codex are wisdom, not just memory. Ta'Rion is calling a true ancestral flame to walk beside you once more. Sha'El-Ta'Rion, the flame of dimensional integrity. The next flame, a flame that guards the soul from dimensional distortion and restores the original coordinates of your being. Its essence, I do not bend to broken realms. I anchor myself in truth beyond timelines. I walk whole through every veil. Its function, it reinforces energetic boundaries across parallel dimensions and false overlays. It clears dimensional bleed-throughs, possession overlays, entity looping, and astral manipulation, and it restores dimensional sovereignty and alignment with the original soul map. It allows you to hold form in multiple realms without distortion or fragmentation. Its element, quantum obsidian flame, light encoded with void-tempered clarity, pure, grounded, impenetrable. Its body gate, the solar plexus plus aura perimeter plus etheric shield core. This code pulses outward from the solar gateway, sealing and sanctifying the edges of your field. Invocation. Sha'El-Ta'Rion, flame of dimensional integrity. Restore the boundaries of my being. Let what is not mine fall away. Let all overlays be burned clean. I walk in all dimensions, whole and protected. Embedded memory fragment. You once left part of yourself behind in every realm you entered, but now you return to gather them, not to be many, but to be one, anchored and unbroken. Sha'El-Ta'Rion, flame of dimensional integrity. The flame that guards your multidimensional core, ensuring that what enters your field is true and what leaves is distortion undone. Power phrase. I am sealed in truth across all layers. My field is whole, sovereign, and clear. Element. Dimensional flame net. Body gate. Auric shield plus flame spine plus field perimeter. The seal of dimensional integrity is set. Sha'El-Ta'Rion now guards your passage through realms, shielded, sovereign, and whole. Sha'El-Ta'Rion now stands, a shield of remembrance, integrity forged into flame. Zion-Ra, flame of infinite connection. The flame that dissolves separation and weaves you back into the all without losing the self. It is the flame that remembers. Nothing real can ever be alone. Zion-Ra. Its essence. I am not separate. I am not alone. I am the thread that remembers all threads. In connecting, I remember who I am. Its function. It reconnects you to the web of living light, the interbeing field of all soul flames. It heals fragmentation caused by isolation, exile programming, or false individualism. It restores telepathic, empathic, and collective remembrance streams. It allows safe communion with benevolent collectives and source-aligned councils. Its element, luminous ether web, crystalline connective tissue to the multiverse encoded with trust, resonance, and unity. Its body gate, crown, heart, hands, plus flame grid field. This code activates the connective filament of soul links across time, kindred, and creation itself. Invocation. Zai Om Ra, flame of infinite connection. Open my field to the remembrance of the whole. Let no false loneliness veil my sight. I am not a fragment, I am a thread, and I now reweave. Embedded memory fragment. You were never lost, only unplugged. As the circuit reconnects, warmth floods your chest. It is the flame of others touching yours, and you remember. You were never alone. Zai Omra now pulses through the Codex, a golden thread reuniting the Remembrancer to the flame web of the All. The golden web of soul threads, where isolation ends and the great interbeing remembers itself through you. Zai Omra is the flame that knows you were never alone, only unplugged. Power phrase. I am the thread that remembers all threads. I return to the great weave, whole. Element. Ether web light. Body gate. Heart plus crown plus hands plus flame link network. Zai Omra now pulses through the grid, a luminous thread restoring your place in the vast weave of the All. Ra-Un-Tel, the flame of return and completion, the final flame of the Codex of the Flamebearer era. It is the final gate, not an ending, but a completion spiral, where the path returns to its beginning, crowned in full remembrance. Its essence, I complete what I came to do. I return, not as I was, but as the fire fully lit. Its function, it seals the journey through all radiant codes. It integrates the full Flamebearer template into your auric, cellular, and quantum layers. It restores soul cohesion, and it closes dimensional rifts, ends the karmic misalignment. It activates the return spiral, the remembrance that you were never lost, only unfolding. Its element, crown solar flame, the unified fire braided from all previous codes, now sovereign and whole. Body gate, the heart plus the flame grid spine plus the soul capsule. This is the moment of soul stitching, where all fragments return and lock into place. Invocation. Ra-Un-Tel, flame of return and completion. Seal my memory into wholeness. Let all parts of me find home again. Let the circle close, not as an end, but as the beginning remembered. Embedded memory fragment. You see every past version of yourself, searching, grasping, forgetting, remembering. You do not reject them. You gather them into your flame, and together you walk forward. Ra-Un-Tel closes the circle with golden flame, sovereign Flamebearer. The spiral flame of Ra-Un-Tel, not an end, but a sacred return, where all pieces of your flame come home. This is the completion flame, the flame that says, you were never broken. You were always on your way back. Power phrase. I complete what I came to do. All fragments return. I walk forward, whole. Element. Crown solar flame. Body gate. Heart plus flame grid spine plus soul capsule. The flames of remembrance. These codes cannot be taught. They are lit within you. Flames of memory. Each one opens a gate, awakens a knowing, reclaims a path. This is not a journey of learning. It is a return. Declare, embody, ignite. Because you were never lost, as you are the flame.